Good afternoon, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Hughes and Lamb Chop.
Hi, boys and girls. How are you today?
He wants you to know that he's talking, it's not me.
Ignore that lady behind with the glasses.
Lamb Chop, they know it's Mrs. Hughes. You're just a stuffed animal. You can't talk. I know, you wished you could, but it's okay to pretend, right, boys and girls? We have the best story today. Today is May 27th. I want to give a shout out to my son, Adam. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Adam. Love you. Lamb Chop loves you. And anybody else who has a birthday or just people. I hope you guys have a great day. It's warm out today. Lamb Chop and I have a book, and it's about a stuffed animal, a teddy bear, kind of like Lamb Chop. I know. He's upset because it's not about lambs. As you know, Lamb Chop thinks everything should be about him, everything I read, but sorry, buddy, it's just you can't be the center all the time, right? But the book we are going to read is Corduroy, one of my favorite stories. Oh my goodness, I love this story. When my kids were little, I used to read it to Adam, actually. Okay, I'm going to put Lamb Chop here. Lamb Chop, you listen. Oh, wait a minute. He wants to make sure that you are, what's the word, boys and girls, that you are with your ears listening. Listen, we're going to ask questions. And if you have a stuffed animal, if I were you, I would get it out right now so he can listen or she can listen to the story. Okay? So go get your stuffed animal. I'll count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yup. Okay, here we go. Corduroy by Don Freeman. It is a great story about a little stuffed animal. So let's see if you like it. And there's my kitty. Sorry about that, boys and girls. I'm in a different place doing the story today. So I got to kind of settle a little bit. Corduroy is a bear who once lived in the toy department store of a big store. Day after day, he waited with all the other animals and dolls for somebody to come along and take him home. Please pick me, please. The giraffe wants to be picked, a little girl, the rabbit, clown, but there is our Corduroy, the main focus of the story. Please pick me. The store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want that small bear in green overalls. So here's the big store, and there's a lady getting some stuff here, and these kids are asking for something, and this kid's on the little horsey, and this girl's holding this pretty lady's hand. And there's Corduroy, and there's a doggy here and a lion. Oh, please pick me. Then one morning, a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's beautiful eyes. Mummy, look, that's the very bear that I wanted. Not today, dear. Her mother sighed. I spent too much money already. Besides, he doesn't look really new. He's lost a button on top of his shoulder strap. So here's the mom. And sometimes we just can't get what we want. We have to wait. There's a little girl, and there's Corduroy, and she just wants him so much, right? You like him? Lamb Chop's missing a button, too. Oh, my goodness, Lamb Chop. I got to sew that for you. I forgot. So he's missing a Lamb Chop, and he's missing a Lamb Chop, I said. He's missing a button. Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. Please pick me. There's a little girl. She's turning back, and her mom's walking. I didn't even know I lost a button, he said to himself. Tonight I'll go and see if I can find it. Maybe she'll want me then. So here he is. He didn't even realize it. I didn't even notice Lamb Chop's button missing, boys and girls. Did you? You did? Sorry, Lammy, but I still love him just the same. Who cares? Late that evening, when all the shoppers had gone and the doors were shut, and Corduroy climbed carefully down from his shelf. He's going very easy because he doesn't want to fall. There's the little girl, the giraffe, the rabbit, and here's Corduroy. He came to life. And he began searching everywhere on the floor for his lost button. Near the escalator. Look at, he's looking over here. There's curtains from the big building. Yep. Lamb Chop, do you think he's going to find it? I hope so. Suddenly he felt the floor moving. Quite by accident, he stepped onto the escalator, and up it went. Look at it's like stairs, but they move. Have you guys ever been on one of those? I used to be scared when I was little. I was afraid. But it's just stairs that move. Could this be a mountain? I think I've always wanted to climb a mountain, said Corduroy. He's excited because it's a new adventure. Yep, it's a new thing. He stepped into the escalator and he reached to the next floor, and there before his eyes was the most amazing sight. Look at all this beautiful furniture. And look at on this side. Look at all the beds. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 beds. They're for sale. It's a big store. Tables and chairs, lamps and sofas. Corduroy gasped. I guess I've always to live in a palace. He thinks it's a palace because there's so many beds. Somebody must be rich with all those beds. We know better than that, boys and girls. Right, Lamb Chop? He wandered around admiring the furniture. This must be a bed. I've always wanted to sleep in a bed. And onto a big thick mattress. Here he comes. Like a big pillow. All at once he saw something small and round. Why, here's my button. And he tried to pick it up, but all the other buttons on the mattress were held down tight and sewn on. So he thinks that's his button. But sometimes buttons are on mattresses. Yeah, that's where they sew everything together. Lamb Chop, did you think it was yours? I'm sorry, Lamb Chop, it's the mattress's button. He yanked it, he pulled, and both paws went pop! Out came the button, and off the mattress Corduroy toppled. Ooh, there's the button. And there's Corduroy. Bang onto a big tall lamp. Over it fell with a crash. Oh my God, did anybody get hurt? Oh my goodness, he's blocking his ears. What have I done? You think he's going to be okay, Lamb Chop? You think so? I don't want to skip a page because the story is too awesome. Corduroy didn't know, but there was someone else in the store. It was the night watchman. He was doing his rounds to making sure everything was okay. When he heard the crash, he came dashing down the escalator with a flashlight because it's dark out. Now, who in the world did that? He exclaimed. Somebody must be hiding around here. And there is the police officer, and he's got a flashlight, and there's the lamp that fell down after Corduroy pulled the button off the mattress. Uh-oh, I hope he doesn't catch him. We'll see. He flashed his light under the sofa and beds, and all he could see was 2 fuzzy brown ears. Peekaboo, peekaboo, sticking up from under the cover. Boys and girls, who's that? Is that Lamb Chop? No, that's Corduroy, I think. Hello, he said. How did you get upstairs? Said the man to Corduroy. And there's Corduroy. He pulled off the blanket, and there he is resting. Let's see what happens. The watchman tucked Corduroy under his arm, and he carried him downstairs like a baby. Oh, what a nice man taking care of him. And he set him on the shelf in the toy department with all the other animals and dolls. So there he's with some different animals now. Not the giraffe, he's with a girl and a rabbit and a clown. And he's leaning on the clown like sleeping. He's not with the giraffe, remember in the other picture? Corduroy was just waking up. Oh! And there were a few customers coming in, and the first customer was that little girl that he saw the day before. Here's that beautiful girl looking at Corduroy. I'm Lisa, she said, and you're going to be my very own bear. Last night I counted, and I saved in my piggy bank, and my mother said I could bring you home. And there he is, and there's the little girl, and there's a turtle and a dog and a rabbit and a lion. I like the way this story's going. Shall I put him in a box for you? Said the nice sales lady. Oh, no, thank you. And she carried Corduroy under her arms, holding him tight, tight, tight. She ran all the way up 4 flights of stairs into her family's apartment and straight into her room. My goodness, she's excited. Corduroy blinked. Can you guys blink like that? Blink, blink. There was a chair and a chest of drawers alongside her girl star bed. The room was small, nothing like a palace. This must be home, said Corduroy. I've always wanted to be in a home. Lisa sat down with Corduroy on her lap, and she began to sew the button on his overalls. I like you just the way you are, but you'll be more comfortable with that shoulder strap fastened. So little Lisa is sewing up that button. You must be a friend, said Corduroy. I've always wanted a friend. Me too, said Lisa, and she gave him a big, big hug. The end. Now, boys and girls, 2 thumbs up. Awesome story, huh? 2 thumbs up. Yay, boys and girls, that was a great story. Wait a minute, you got a question? He wants to know when I'm going to sew his button on. I'll work on it tonight, and tomorrow I might have a different button there, but I'll have a button, okay?
Oh, thank you, Miss Hughes, thank you.
So, boys and girls in Lamb Chop, what is the lesson in today's story? Is it, Corduroy was lonely until Lisa found him. Just like Lamb Chop was lonely till I took him home. And you, just like you guys with your stuffed animals. And you know what? Lisa still loved him, even without his button. He wasn't perfect, boys and girls. No, he was not perfect. And I'm not perfect. Lamb Chop's not perfect. You're not perfect sometimes. Everybody is not perfect. And it's okay to be not perfect. That's what's perfect. You like it? The imperfect makes perfect. So, boys and girls, you have a wonderful day. And you be happy that you have a nice family at home. Lamb Chop and I are going to have fun. We're going to go outside today. He's going to work on his swimming. Remember, he was learning how to swim? With swimming? Yep. Have an awesome, wonderful Tuesday. And if you get a chance, remember, look outside and you see things that aren't perfect. That's absolutely perfect. The imperfect is perfect. So have a great day. Love you. Throwing kisses. See you tomorrow. He's going to have a button, if I can find one to sew. And adios, amigos. Love you guys. LCCPS kids are the best. Love you. Bye.